All right, guys. Flanagan's Dublin NVL Midwest Columbus, Ohio stop. Just started. Second point of the match. We got JJ Colina and Sean Ledig versus Danny Lee and local boy Brendan Pence. All right, guys. Flanagan's Dublin. Beautiful day here so far. Just started. Second point of the match. We got JJ Colina and Sean Ledig versus Danny Lee and local boy Brendan Pence. Oh, little hubby wife serve there. Right back over the net.
Oh, you still get some of the back line.
Danny Lee with the cut shot. Great shot. Nice set by Pence there. All right. JJ with a nice easy overpass. Pence takes on two, unfortunately just outside. None of theirs. Pence takes on two, unfortunately just outside. All right. Nice rip by Danny Lee. Great set by Pence. Unfortunately couldn't come up with the old gator dig. Local boy Brendan Pence back to serve. Nice rip by Danny Lee. Great set by Pence. Unfortunately couldn't come up with the old gator dig. Boy Brendan Pence back to serve. Nice rip by Danny Lee. Sean Ledig back to serve here. Just had a side change. Still game one. First match of the day on center court. Good set by Pence. Danny with the rip. Right into the back corner. Great shot. Just had a side change. Still game one. First match of the day on center. Once again, guys, first game of the day here on center court. Flanagan's Dublin for the NVL Midwest. Nice deep serve by Danny Lee. JJ couldn't control it, just back off his platform. Got a bunch of other matches going around us, just getting warmed up and ready to start. All these qualifier players really, really hungry to get qualified here. Great pass by JJ. Rip by JJ. Great set. Pence and Lee just couldn't come up with it on the defense. All right, Pence back to serve. Nice pass set up to the net. Oh, a little bit trouble in the backcourt. Pence with the save and the shot. Ledig with a good set. All right, Pence back to serve. Great shot by Danny Lee. Over the pretty big Sean Ledig. Great point by Pence and Lee. Everybody seems to be shaking off the early morning jitters here. Pence back to serve again. Oh. Pence tries to take the one ball, doesn't quite get it over. Six serving 7. Pence and Lee lead by 1 point over JJ Colina and Sean Ledig. Game 1, center court here, first match of the day. Just for everybody watching, tomorrow the webcast and live streams will start at 11 a.m. Back again at 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then Saturday, 11 a.m., 12 p.m. Little side change, 7-7 here. You guys can see all the live stream webcasts at nbl.com/TV. Beautiful day back here at Flanagan's, Dublin for the NBL Midwest Championships here in Columbus, Ohio. Tons of qualifier teams made it out here this morning. Everybody battling for a few spots into the main draw. Danny Lee rips one out of bounds. Starting out the morning, serving pretty aggressive. JJ back to serve. Just a bit out. Pence and Lee up 9-7 in the first set. Pence for the serve. Big Sean Ledig at the net. Pence with the block. Great block. Very good block by local player Brendan Pence. Now Pence back to serve. See if he can rattle one off here. JJ with the back pass. Nice easy over. Pence with a little bit of a fake shot there. Ball just on the line. Ledig back to serve. Not real sure what the call was there, but he's going to reserve the ball. Ball just out. Oh, hits the camera they have back there. All right, Danny Lee back to serve. Let's see if we can get some volley going on here. NBL Midwest Championship center court action, set 1, game 1. Pence and Danny Lee lead Sean Ledig and JJ Colina 11-9. Danny Lee serves one out of bounds. JJ with the float serve. Danny Lee at the net. Big block by Sean Ledig. Very patient, floats up there and swats that ball away. Side change here. Once again, for everybody watching tomorrow, live stream webcast at nbl.com/TV starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow, then again at 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 p.m. Doing 2 sets of matches on Friday and Saturday for the main draw, a morning wave and an evening wave, which will be really cool. You'll get to see some volleyball under the lights here in Columbus. Multiple different camera angles. Really trying to create a good experience here for everybody watching over the internet. Lots of local players here in the qualifier hoping to try to win a bid into the main draw tomorrow and Saturday. Got men's courts going here this morning all around us. Lots of good volleyball being played here. Coming back in here after the short timeout from the side change. Pence and Lee are up against Sean Ledig and JJ Colina 11-10. JJ Colina will be back to serve here. 10 serving 11. Set 1, match 1, center court. See if he can use this wind to his advantage over here. Oh no, right into the net. All right, Pence back to serve. Wind is coming from behind him at his back. Nice little floaty to Colina. A dig with the set, little pokey. Oh man, Danny can't get the little ball up from Pence there. So we'll go 11-12. Ledig and Colina versus Pence and Lee. Oh. Can't take the serve there from Ledig. Pops it up and over and out. So we're at 12-12. First set. First match, center court. Ledig back to serve against Lee and Pence. Great pass from Danny Lee. Good set from Pence. Rolls it just out of bounds. 13-12, Ledig and Colina. Tides have changed a little bit. Pence and Lee were up most of the match until 12-12, so let's see if Colina and Ledig can keep control of the match. Like I said, the wind is coming at Ledig's face. Ball will move on the serve. Having a little bit of trouble with it there. Great serve by Ledig. Lee and Pence just can't control that ball. It's kind of gusty, so the wind's coming in spurts, so the serves are definitely moving around. Oh, just long by Ledig. 13-14. Danny Lee back to serve. Down 1 point. First set, first match here on center court. Oh, Pence just misses the block. Colina with the point. 15-13 switch here. Still getting some of our tents and all that stuff set up here. Great crew. NBL crew's been working really hard all night and all morning to get everything set up here for center court. We're looking at center court right now here. This was actually 3 volleyball courts side by side that we took and made one nice big center court here. Served by Colina. Big play at the net. Ledig with a real big block, but he touches the net as well. A lot of times if you're a real patient hitter and you got a big aggressive blocker, if you wait long enough, they will press and you'll be able to draw them into that net call just like he did there. Big reach. Little score correction here. 14-15, Pence and Lee down to Ledig and Colina. Pence back to serve. Oh, Pence with a good pass. Danny Lee with the take. Just outside. Got a few of the main draw pro players here. Just watching some of the qualifying rounds. Looking at the competition they may be playing tomorrow and Saturday. Pence with a great set. Danny Lee is able to tag it right inside the back line. Great play, good court vision. Beautiful morning here. Flanagan's Dublin, Columbus, Ohio, NVL Midwest Championships. One main court, another feature court off to the left of us here, and then 4 other courts for competitors to play on. JJ with a great pass up. Colina with the dig, out of the net. Oh, great dig, way to stay with it. Pence tags the line right past the block. Couple broken plays there. Seems like everybody's still trying to find their rhythm here this morning. We're all tied up 16-16, set one, match one, center court. Colina with the pass, Ledig with the set off the net. Chops it to the line, Pence picks it up. Danny Lee with a great pickup. Oh, Pence into the net. That's unfortunate. We have Simon Garcia, local photographer from Godacia Photography down there taking some shots in partnership with the NBL. 17-16. Colina Ledig over Pence and Lee at the moment. Game one, set one. First match of the day here on center court. Colina to serve. Nice little lollipop. Pence with the set. Danny Lee just out. No touch on the block. Timeout by Pence and Lee here. Nice little tactic. See if they can try to throw the other team out of their rhythm. They've been gaining some steam here late in the first set. Once again, crew working really, really hard to get everything buttoned up here as the day progresses. Beautiful morning out here. We got matches going all around us. Once again, for everybody watching now, starting tomorrow at 11 a.m., the NBL live stream webcast. You can see those at nbl.com/TV. We will have multiple camera angles. Friday, the webcasts are at 11 a.m., 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 p.m. Saturday at 11 a.m., 12 noon, 5:30 for the women's semis, and 6:30 for the men's semis. Be some exciting matches there tomorrow, too, and Saturday. All right, back to the court action here. Set one, match one, center court. Colina back to serve. Lee with a good pass. Pence with a great set. Lee with a rip to Colina. Great dig. Pence up to set. Great pickup by Colina. Great set by Ledig. Pushes it through, tapes the net. Great pickup by Lee. Back up to the net. Another great defensive play. Oh, can't control it. Great volley. Great defense on both sides. Pence and Lee down 17-18 to Colina and Ledig. Local boy here, Brendan Pence, Danny Lee from New Jersey. Pence back to serve. Little discussion between blocker and defender. Pence will serve and run up to block. Nice little float serve to Colina. We'll dig with a set off the net. Oh, just doesn't clear the tape. Pence was up there for the block, too. All tied up, 18-18. Set one, match one, center court here at the NVL Midwest Championships at Flanagan's Dublin in Columbus, Ohio. Pence back to serve again. Nice little floaty. All the way up to the big Ledig. Right over Pence for the point. Great play, great court vision. (19-18). Ledig and Colina up versus local boy Brendan Pence and Danny Lee. Colina and Ledig have been able to pull up a little bit on this match. They were down the first half. Nice little net serve there. JJ with the dig. Ledig at the net. Wasn't able to get the set to JJ properly. Points. So we're at 19-19 here. Pence and Lee. Lee back to serve. Again, we have men's matches now going on all around us. Lee with the floaty. Great pass. Push the setup. Big reach for Pence. Colina with the dig. Struggling a little bit there. Ball right back in play. Pence with the take. Colina at the net. Oh, unfortunately can't pull it over the tape. Starting to show some great defense here on the court. Everybody's starting to settle in and get good vision. Little timeout called. Set point for Pence and Lee. Up 2019 against J.J. Colina and Sean Ledig. Transformed Flanagan's Dublin here from 13 sand courts to 1 main center court. Another feature court off to our left here that you can't see just yet. And then 4 other courts for the qualifying and the playing rounds tomorrow and Saturday. We'll have our leagues here tonight as well, but transform right back into Friday and Saturday for all of the NBL Pro main draw action. Flanagan's Dublin here, also the home of Chaos Beach Volleyball. Little tour that we run here in the Midwest. A lot of the players here competing today, local boys, trying to win a bid into the main draw. Back to your left, JoJo Sokol and Willie Bavarica. Over to the right, Corey Partridge and Jarrett Partridge versus Nick Stojak. All right, back to action here on the center court. Colina with the shot, right off of Pence. Can't come up with the dig. 2020, set 1, match 1, center court. First game of the day here on center court. Trading off points left and right here. Colina back to serve. Nice little top spin into the wind. Pence with the set. Oh, just can't get it over the tape. 21-20. Ledig and Colina. Set point for Colina and Ledig versus Brendan Pence and Danny Lee. Colina back to serve for set point. Danny Lee with the pass. Great set by Pence. Big block by Ledig. Set 1 goes to Colina and Ledig over Pence and Lee. It's turned into a beautiful morning here. See if Colina and Ledig can come back out here shortly and take the second match. Just getting everything finished set up here, back here behind center court. Wind is coming right to left here from your screen. And again, matches playing all around us here. Flanagan's Dublin, again transformed from our 13 beach volleyball courts into 6 courts, a center court and a feature court. 4 courts around us as well for all the competitors to play on. Lots of people starting to trickle in to watch the qualifier and a lot of the local favorites. Once again, off to the right, which you can't see, we have Corey Partridge and Jarrett Partridge from Ohio versus Seth Wilson and Nick Stojak, also from Ohio. Over to the left of us, again, which you can't see, JoJo Sokol and Willie Bavarica, all local boys battling. Technical here. Trying to get the picture back up. I'll keep up on the commentary. All right. I'll try to keep you guys on the play-by-play till we get the screen back here. Ledig and Colina versus Pence and Lee walking back out to center court here. From the looks of things, it's going to be a good second match. Everybody looks prepared to battle. Colina and Ledig took the first match 22-20. Kept trading points off through the entire match. All right, Colina back to serve to start set 2, match 1 here on center court. Flanagan's Dublin and Columbus, Ohio for the NBL Midwest Championships. Colina with the serve. Nice little jump serve into the wind. Great pass. Good set by Pence. Danny Lee with the cutty into the angle. Ledig and Colina unable to pick that ball up. Great shot by Danny Lee. Great court vision. Great set by his partner, Brendan Pence. Pence and Lee up 1-0 to Ledig and Colina. Lee back to serve. Colina with the pass. A little bit off to the side there. Colina pushes the ball over the net for a free ball. Pence up the set. Danny Lee with the shot. Colina with a dig. Colina back up to execute. Just hits the ball back over the line. 2-0. Brendan Pence and Danny Lee versus J.J. Colina and Sean Ledig. Danny Lee back to serve. Nice little floaty back to Colina. Ledig with the set. Not so great to the net. Pence with the pickup. Danny Lee with the good set to Pence. Just waffles the ball out of bounds. Great defense on the... Unfortunately, just unable to execute the offense. One serving 2. Ledig to serve. Nice little floaty. Danny Lee with the shot right past Ledig. Dig out of the net. Colina with the pass over. Pence to set Danny Lee here. Great shot by Danny Lee right past the big block of Sean Ledig. Very well executed play. Danny Lee and Brendan Pence are up 3-1. Set 2. Match 1 on center court here. Pence back to serve. Colina with the pass. Ledig with the set. Nice shot from Colina right to Danny Lee. Easy pickup. Lee at the net versus Ledig. Shot just off the side of the line. Point, Pence and Lee. They are up 4-1 versus Colina and Ledig. We apologize for the technical difficulties here, guy. We're trying to get this image back. All right, Pence back to serve. Little banter with the ref. Yep, score check. It is 4-1. Pence to serve. Nice floaty with the wind at his back. Colina with the pass. Very tight set by Ledig. Pence with the block. Way to penetrate and take the control of that ball. 5-1. Danny Lee and Brendan Pence over Sean Ledig and J.J. Colina. NBL Midwest Championships here at Flanagan's Dublin in Columbus, Ohio. This pass from Colina. Great shot pickup by Danny Lee. Very tight set. Oh, right off the block. Couldn't take the pickup. 6 serving 1, side change. Pence and Danny Lee taking control of set 2. Pence back to serve. Oh, can't pick that ball up on defense. Danny Lee tried laying out. Great play by Ledig at the net there. All right, J.J. Colina back to serve. Nice little floaty to Danny Lee. Pence with the set. Great set. Great shot. Great shot by Danny Lee. Just tagging the back middle of the court. All right, Pence and Lee up 7-2. Set 2, match 1 on center court. Danny Lee back to serve. Wind in his face. Serve into the net. A little bit of a higher reach and some pop on that ball. He could have cleared the net. These balls, NBL ball moves really well in the wind, so get some topspin on there. You can get some really good jump serves. Ledig back to serve. Pence with the set. Big rip by Danny Lee into the hands of Colina, who can't control the ball. Just back off his dig and out of bounds. 8-3, Pence and Lee versus Ledig and Colina. Just a reminder for everybody watching, guys, tomorrow, live stream webcast, nvl.com/TV. Friday, the matches start on the live stream at 11 a.m., back at 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 p.m. Saturday at 11 a.m. and noon, and then 5:30 on Saturday for the women's semis and the men's semis at 6:30. Pence and Lee up 9-3, set 2, match 1, center court. Seems like Pence and Lee and really come back and found a strong rhythm in this second set. They traded point for point in the first match and battling back to stay in here. Just out of bounds by Colina. 10-3, Lee and Pence. This will be a switch point here. Last serve into the win for a few points by Pence. Nice pass. Ledig with the take. Pence with the block. Right back over the net for the cover. Oh, Pence. Tried to shuffle the ball backwards with a bump set. Didn't clear the tape. 10-4. 10-4. Ledig and Colina onto the good side now with the wind at his face. Nice little jump serve into the net. Unfortunately, couldn't make it across. All right, Danny Lee back to serve. Poke set by Ledig, right over to Lee. Great set by Pence. Blocked out of bounds by Ledig. Point for Pence and Lee. Up 12-4. We have no back on here yet. All right, served by Danny Lee. Oh, short poke. Ball out of the net by Danny Lee. Pence trickles it just over. Ball out of bounds by Ledig. Great defensive play there. Pence sticking with the play. Local player here to Columbus, Ohio, Brendan Pence. With a great defensive play. Danny Lee back to serve again. They are up 13-4. Set 2, match 1, center court, and a timeout called by Ledig and Colina. Up 1 game over Pence and Lee, but Pence and Lee definitely taking charge of the second set here, up 13-4. Once again, matches going on all around us here for the qualifier of the NVL Midwest Championships. All these teams battling out for a bid into the main draw, which will start tomorrow. Nice little timeout here once again. Danny Lee and Sean Ledig up 1-0 on Pence and Lee. But again, Pence and Lee really taking charge and executing well this second match, up 13-4. Players making their way back out now. All right, about to start off here again. Danny Lee and Brendan Pence up 13-4, set 2 of the first match here on center court. Danny Lee back to serve. JJ with a great pass. Great set from partner Sean Ledig. Dig by Danny Lee. Pence with a really high, tight set. Unable to execute with that big block of Sean Ledig. Lee with a pass. Pence, pretty tight set. Big rip by Danny Lee. Unable to pick that up from JJ Colina. Big swing from Danny Lee. That was the first real rip we've seen all morning here on center court. Looks like everybody's kind of getting fired up here. Pence and Lee up 14-5, set 2 of the first match here. JJ with a great pass. Take by partner Ledig. Oh, Pence can't execute and find the block. Colina and Ledig able to rattle off a couple of points here. Let's see if they can close the gap a little bit more here. Oh, great play there. Able to squeak it through 7-14 side change. Looks like Ledig and Colina kind of collecting themselves and able to make a little comeback here. See if they can keep the momentum going after the side change timeout. Excited to be able to get some of these qualifying matches up on the Facebook Live. I have a good amount of spectators here today watching some of the local boys and just some of the volleyball talent period. Columbus, Ohio, big volleyball town, both indoor and on the sand, and sand growing in popularity. Quite a few facilities here in town. Flanagan's the biggest. We have 13 beach volleyball courts here. Flanagan's also the home of Chaos Beach Volleyball. Local regional tour with some pretty good talent that are here competing today. Team of Willie Viverica and JoJo Sokol. Team of Katie Yanish and Chrissy Sokol will take the sand a little bit later. We have a match going on to the right of the screen here. Seth Wilson and Nick Stojak up 17-16 against Corey Partridge and Jared Partridge. Back to center court action here. Double called. Oh, I'm sorry, a lift called. Danny Lee with a little bit of too much contact on that set. Ref called him for a lift. It's the first hand set call we've seen here today. Colina and Ledig down 8-14. Colina back to serve. Pence and Lee really commanded this match for the first half. We'll see if they can hold on to it. Colina with the floaty. Over to Pence. Set by Lee. Nice shot right over that big block. Ledig hit the net. The shot was out, but Ledig hit the net on his way down. A little bit of banter with the ref. He definitely caught it. Came down, turned into it. – 15-8. Brendan Pence and Danny Lee up. Never a bad idea to get a little bit of chatter with the ref. Let him know you're awake and watching what's going on. Danny Lee back to serve with the wind in his face. Uncontrollable ball by J.J. Colina there. Great point for Lee and Pence. Lee and Pence flying the one and only flag today, wearing the tank tops from Lee's company, One and Only. Danny Lee back to serve. Nice floater to J.J. Colina. Second ball in a row, he's unable to grab a hold of control. 17 serving 8. Pence and Lee up set 2, match 1. They are down a match to Colina and Ledig, so they are battling for a win to stay in this match. Seems like they're doing pretty well at this point. Again, pretty exciting matches going on all around us. Lots of volleyball being played here this morning, everybody battling it out. Float serve from Lee just out of bounds. Great serve by Ledig. Pence with a great set to Lee. Ooh, swat block. Right back to Lee, though. Right up at the net. Nice deep shot. Easy for Colina to pick up. Great set. Nobody at the net. Right off of Pence. Can't pick up the dig. Great play. All right, Ledig back to serve. Little jumper to Pence. Great pass. Very tight set. Oh, big Ledig with the shot. Took control of that set. Ledig at the net. Rips the ball right past Brendan Pence. Great swing by Sean Ledig. Center court action here heating up. This is the first match of the day. Ledig and Colina took the first set 22-20 against Pence and Lee. Pence and Lee in the lead in this match 17-11. 17-11. Oh, serve out of bounds. All right, Brendan Pence back to serve. Colina with a great pass. Ledig with the take. Pence can't control it at the net. Oh. Great pass by Pence. Big rip by Pence into the block of Ledig. Great play, defensive and offensive, by the team of Pence and Lee. Pence is able to squeak that ball just past the net and under the elbows of Ledig. Ledig just unable to control that ball. Got a little bit of a wind here from right to left on the screen. Serving with the wind at his back now is Pence. Great set by Ledig. Colina with the shot over. Pence with the take, just out of bounds. J.J. Colina back to serve. Down 12-9 to Pence and Lee. Pence and Lee in the blue tank tops. Great pass by Pence. Great set by Danny. Out of the net by Ledig. Great set. Oh, JJ just can't pull it off. Short cutty just right into the tape. Set point for Pence and Lee, 20-12 versus J.J. Colina and Sean Ledig. Danny Lee with the floaty. Over to Colina with the pass. Good set by Ledig. Big defensive up by Danny Lee at the net. Oh, a little bumping into each other there. Oh, that's going to be set two. So 1-1. Brendan Pence and Danny Lee pull out the second set. So they're now tied 1 game each. Once again, NVL Midwest Championships here at Flanagan's, Dublin, and Columbus, Ohio. Bunch of men's matches going on around us. Once again, if you guys are tuned into the Facebook Live event here, we'll have the live stream webcast starting tomorrow. You'll be able to see those at nvl.com/TV. Friday, the times are 11 a.m., 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 p.m. Saturday, 11 a.m. and noon. And then back again at 5:30 for the women's semis and 6:30 for the men's semis. We have 2 waves of action going for you for Friday and Saturday of the main draw. A morning wave and then an evening wave. So we'll be playing some ball under the lights both Friday and Saturday, which will be really great. We took the Flanagan's Dublin layout of 13 beach volleyball courts and turned them into 6 courts for the competitors here. 1 main center court, which is on the screen now. Another feature court off to the left. And then 4 other courts for the rest of the main draw action. Hard-working NVL crew here, just finishing up the setup, getting everything buttoned up so the site looks great. They've been working hard at it overnight and into the morning. Beautiful day here. Nice little crosswind here on center court. And I know you guys can't see this, but there's a pretty good match going on here to the left of the screen. JoJo Sokol and Willie Vaverica, a local Columbus team sponsored by Chaos Beach Volleyball, battling it out against another qualifier team. We are waiting here on center court for game 3 of match 1. Players are coming back out now. They are tied 1 win each. JJ Colina and Sean Ledig took the first match 22-20 versus Brendan Pence and Danny Lee. And then Pence and Lee came back with a pretty commanding second set win. So now they're going to play game 3. Loser of this match will unfortunately be out of the qualifier tournament. Winner will advance. Pence and Lee to the right of your screen there in the blue. Ledig and Colina out now. We get match 3 or set 3 started off here. Match 1 center court action. Once again, Flanagan's Dublin here in Columbus, Ohio, home to Chaos Beach Volleyball. Local regional tour with about 70 to 100 teams competing. 4 or 5 stops here this summer. JJ Colina back to serve. Pence with a great set to Lee. Lee with the rip. Colina with the pickup. Great defense. Ledig can't control the set up to Colina at the net. We're unable to get it over. 1-0 Pence and Lee versus Ledig and Colina. Both teams realize this game is for all the marbles. Winner will advance, loser will be out of the tournament. Single elimination NVL Midwest qualifier. Danny Lee back to serve. Nice little execution there by Colina and Ledig. 1-1. Set 3, match 1, center court. Starting to get all the sponsor banners out, tents up. The site is looking beautiful. It's a gorgeous day here. Ledig with the big serve over to Danny Lee. Pence with a tight set. Oh, was able to squeak it by. Nice cross-body cutty to the angle by Danny Lee. Again, Pence and Lee won the second set. Colina and Ledig took the first set. Nice little floaty. Big defense by Danny Lee. Ledig could not get the block. Pence with the shot right under the elbow. Great execution at the net. JJ Colina and Sean Ledig down 1-3. Pence back to serve. Wind at Pence's back with a little floaty. Uh-oh, a little trouble controlling the ball there. Overpass, free ball. Oh, for a point. Little miscommunication in the backcourt there by Pence and Lee. They normally call that the hubby-wife serve, but it was just an overpass. They both got caught not knowing who's going for the ball. Set 3, match 1, center court here. JJ Colina back to serve. Right into the net. We're set at 3-3 here. Again, both teams tied at 1 win apiece. First match of the day. So this game to 15 is for all the marbles. Oh, score correction. Pence and Lee are up 4-2. And you're back of your screen there on the stage. You can see the little scoreboard. Or maybe you can't. Kind of hard. Oh, served just out by Danny Lee. 3 serving 4. Ledig and Colina. Ledig back to serve. Nice jumper. Pence with the take. Oh, right in the court. Great 2-ball by Brendan Pence. Perfect option ball set up by Danny Lee on the pass. Pence executes, sees the court well. Great point for them. Colina and Ledig unable to get there on the defense. 5 serving 3. Pence and Lee over Colina and Ledig. Set 3, match 1. Each tied at 1 win apiece here. Colina with the deep shot and out of bounds. Six serving 3, Pence and Lee. Pence back to serve. Oh, a little bit of a mispass by Colina there. Free ball to Danny Lee. Pence with a little low set. Oh, Ledig unable to tap the block. Lee for the point. 7 serving 3, side change. Brendan Pence and Danny Lee over JJ Colina and Sean Ledig. Shaping up to be a beautiful morning here. Sun's out. Nice little crosswind here on center court from right to left on your screen. So the wind is at the back of Brendan Pence, local player Pence, who's about to serve. JJ with a great pass. Ledig with a short set. Colina rips that ball out of bounds on the shot. 8 serving 3, Pence and Lee. Set 3, match 1. This game is to 15. Pence and Lee keep inching closer to the win here. Again, the winner will advance. The loser will no longer be in the tournament. Pence with a lollipop serve over to Colina. Ledig with a big take into the net. 1 more point for Lee and Pence, who seem to have complete control of the second and third set here. Colina and Ledig are going to have to figure out a way to get some points here, play some defense, and execute a better plan. Great set by Ledig. Colina with the shot. Danny Lee with a great pickup on defense. Pence must have touched it. He took it over on 2. Oh, rip from Ledig, right past Pence. All right, JJ Colina back to serve. Down 4-9 versus Pence and Lee. jump serve out of bounds past the back line by J.J. Colina. All right, 10 serving 4, Pence and Lee. Lee back to serve. Again, the wind coming from his back. Nice little serve. Colina with the rip to Danny Lee. Perfect dig to Pence for the set. Great set by Pence right around the dig. Looks like it was out of bounds and no touch on the block there. Five serving 10, J.J. Colina and Sean Ledig. Looks like they're going to have to dig deep to come back from this. This game is only to 15. Again, set 3, match 1, center court. Each tied at 1 win apiece in this match, so this game is for all the marbles. Winner will advance, loser will no longer be in the tournament. Flanagan's Dublin here in Columbus, Ohio. National Volleyball League Midwest Championships. This is the qualifier day. Teams battling it out for a spot in the main draw. Great serve by Ledig, right to Danny Lee. Great set by Pence. Oh, great dig by Colina. Pence taking the ball. Colina with the dig again. Poke from Ledig. Set by Pence. Short ball. Great dig by Colina again. Oh, not able to make it. Pence with the touch on the block. 11 serving 5. Pence and Lee have definitely commanded set 3 here. Set 2 by them, they were down by 1, and set 2 they commanded as well. They took a really big lead and kept it throughout the whole match. If you guys are just tuning in here to the Facebook Live event, make sure you stop on over to nvl.com/TV tomorrow and Saturday. Multiple camera angles for the live stream webcast. Friday at 11 a.m., 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 p.m., and then Saturday, 11 a.m. and noon. Then we're back again in the evening, 5:30 p.m. for the women's semi and 6:30 p.m. for the men's semi. All the main draw action coming at you for the next 2 days. Pence and Lee to serve, up 12 to 5. Set 3 here. Ledig with a set. Colina with a rip to Danny Lee. Great dig. Oh, big reach and big swing. Great point there by Sean Ledig. Going big at the net, right past the block. Six serving 12. J.J. Colina back to serve. Wind at his back. Little float to the deep corner of the court to Danny Lee. Pence with a great set. Great shot by Danny Lee right over the big block of Sean Ledig. These guys are really starting to execute well. Great communication, great ball control. They have absolutely commanded the second and now third set here in the first match. They're tied at 1 win apiece. Pretty big deficit for Colina and Ledig to come back from. They're down 13-6 to Pence and Lee. Pence, a local boy here from Columbus, Ohio, local coach, local player. Danny Lee from New Jersey, partnering up for the first time. Great matchup. They seem to be playing very well together. Great chemistry. Again, qualifying matches going on all around us. To the left of us on the screen that you cannot see, Willie Viverica and JoJo Sokol, sponsored team from Chaos Beach Volleyball, battling it out in the qualifier. A little biased here, hoping they pull out the win. These boys have been preparing for this for months. Ref calling both teams back out to center court. Once again, Danny Lee and Brendan Pence up 13-6. Set 3, match 1, center court here. NVL Midwest Championships, Columbus, Ohio at Flanagan's Dublin. This facility looks amazing with the NBL here, transforming it into just a giant epicenter of pro beach volleyball. Danny Lee back to serve. Nice little floaty to Colina. Oh, rip off the block of Brendan Pence. 7-13, Colina and Ledig. Nice high swing off the tips of the fingers by Colina off Pence's block. Set 3, match 1, each team with a win. 13-7. Sean Ledig back to serve. Hoping to rattle off some points here to stay in this tournament. Tight pass by Lee, net by Pence. Ledig back to serve again. Oh, just out of bounds. That will be set point for Pence and Lee. Set point, Pence and Lee here, serving for the game. Wind at Pence's back. Nice little float serve to the middle of the court. Colina with the pickup. Great swing by J.J. Colina to stay in the match. Great play. Great set by partner Sean Ledig. Gave him many, many options on that ball. 9 serving 14, Colina and Ledig versus Pence and Lee. This is set 3, match 1, center court action here at the NBL Midwest Championships. Serve right to Pence. Lee with a great pull out of the net. Pence and Lee with the win. Match 1 here, NBL Midwest Championships. Great playing.